Well, hello, Virgo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I will be doing your reading today. Now, my reading style is a little bit different. I focus on both your divine masculine and your divine feminine aspects, your inner duality, your head space, and your heart space, and how we can bring them into balance. Because when you do that, when your divine masculine and feminine, your yin and yang aspects are in balance, you manifest happiness in your life. And that's the goal. That's what we all want. So I'm going to give you a kind of rundown on where your head space is, where your heart space is, and try and get you on the right track, right? See where you're at. Now, if you need to know anything, about me or where to find me, everything is in a description. I've been doing this for 20 years. But this is a brand new channel, so make sure that you subscribe and like, so you see the things the next time I post for you. Because now that my move is all done, I'm going to be on quite a bit more often. Okay. Oh, and officially, I do use adult language and talk about adult things, so this is your clear warning. If you don't like that kind of thing, you can just click off now. Because we are all about Virgo right now. All about Virgo. Okay. So Virgo's divine masculine aspects, the head space, the creation, the inspiration, the physical manifest, the egoic mind, and logic is the divine masculine aspect. Let's see here. What's going on in the head space? Virgo. What's going on in Virgo's head space? What's going on right now? Okay. All right. So we have the Six of Wands with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So what's going on in the head space? I feel like someone stood up for themselves. I feel like someone from your past came along, or someone from your past is coming along, and as much as you might have had feelings for that person at one time, you just was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. You feel like you just fucking won, which is what the Six of Wands traditionally is. It's a victory card. It's a victory card after a battle, and you can see this blue butterfly. It's like standing in your truth, standing in your power and transforming, not being in a trapped, kind of chrysalis, this trapped state where now you've really transformed into your true self and you came to your own defense. You stood up for yourself. Like when you felt like everything else was against you and nothing was working out, you stood solid to your values. This is the underlying energy. And you were not buying what somebody was selling. You were not buying it, right? Whatever somebody has to say to you, if it doesn't feel good to you, right? Because this is an emotional card. So your divine masculine energy, which is real clear with the wands, right? You're listening to that divine feminine aspect of yourself, your intuitive self. It's like, nah, fuck that. I ain't going down that road. Nope. 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 All right. So this is my wild unknown tarot, and I'm going to clarify it really quickly with my psychic tarot with the heart deck. Yeah, so you're done seeing things, right, from a stuck perspective. The Observe card is traditionally the Hanged Man in traditional tarot. So you're seeing things very clearly. You're not staying stuck in this old perspective, right, that old trapped perspective. You're not staying stuck there. You're seeing things really clearly. You're seeing things really clearly. and it feels good. I feel like this is a really pivotal point for you. I feel like whatever it was that you got through, that you just said goodbye to, and enough is enough, like, nope, not going there. Like, I just feel like you have a really empowered, like, sense of, like, fuck, I did it. Like, I fucking did it, right? Just, like, can't believe yourself, almost can't believe yourself, because you really are seeing things clearly. You're not letting your emotions get in the way, or past, longings get in the way. You felt that energy and was just like, nope, 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 not going back there. Bye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. That's it. That's it. It's done. So Virgo said that's it. So where is the divine feminine aspect of you at? This is your emotional being. This is your heart space, your intuition, your gut feelings, your instincts, your good vibe, bad vibe, feel it, don't feel it. Okay. Give me one more. Ooh, I like it. Okay. So the divine feminine aspect, we do have the temperance in reverse, okay? So you're adjusting. Emotionally, this is a huge adjustment, okay? You're finding that balance. Maybe you haven't completely come down off the high of it yet, right? But you're starting to. You're starting to. The Three of Wands is in reverse, and so the window of opportunity is being presented to you. You're not necessarily ready to take the first step forward, like, just yet, but you are full-blown reset mode. You've completely started over. This is a new you that you are standing up for. This is a new perspective that you are very clear in. You are making the adjustments, right? Emotionally, you just got to get used to it. You got to get used to the new you, right? And so these windows of opportunity, just know, are coming. Now that you are balancing out, right? Because I feel like even with this reverse, it's right side up. Temperance is a great card. I personally love this card. That's because I'm a Sagittarius, so. But I feel like with this card, maybe you were so cold for so long, maybe not loving yourself or seeing things from a standpoint where you could defend yourself, I feel like this is just letting you know, don't get bitter, don't get cold, don't get bitter, balance, balance properly so that you can get, all of these opportunities coming in your direction. Keep this flow positive. Right? Don't let that past experience where you had to defend yourself make you bitter and maybe shut you off from something new, because when you develop a new you start manifesting new people and new energy and new vibrations towards you. And if you're more positive in this positive energy, right, this forward energy, this victory energy, this I love my new self energy, you start manifesting people of the same vibration. So it's a good thing, right? So you don't want to get cold and kind of miss a window, right? You don't want to miss a window. Enjoy this energy. So how can we clarify that? Yeah, with the Star card. This is the Star card. This is your time to heal your intuition, right? To trust your vibes. Trust your vibration. Know that you're in a good place. Know that you're manifesting positive experience and positive people. Trusting your intuition. If something gives you that red flag, like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know why I don't like this person's energy. Something about them turns me off. Don't put yourself around their energy anymore. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. You could just simply say no. No, thank you. I'll catch up next time. Something's not vibing with you. Everything happens for a reason. This whole event process, whatever this was that you went through, that you are victorious over whatever this is, the universe. Everything happens perfectly. There are no mistakes. There's no such thing as coincidence. This whole thing that you went through was an opportunity for you to learn about yourself, right? You had to get out of this pattern of not loving yourself or standing up for yourself. You had to get out of that pattern. That was a karmic lesson that you had to heal and learn through. You know, if you want to learn more about this stuff, I did a video not that long ago on divine union, God, the purpose why we're here, like the truth, you know, and it gives a lot of insight. It will make things really clear for you. So I would definitely recommend watching it because I think it's going to help put a lot of this into perspective for you because, you know, I'm getting a lot of back information, but I don't want to, you know, have the live go on too long. You know, you guys can message me if you want, you know, individual readings. Like I said, you know, my services, I have price ranges for everybody. I try and help as many as I can. So I'm going to pull from my Chakra Insight Oracle. You know, so Virgo, you know, headspace, just to kind of sum this up real quick for you. Headspace is victorious. You're seeing things clearly. Okay, things are making sense. You're seeing things clearly. Intuitively, the universe is saying, don't get bitter. Don't miss opportunity. Keep looking at the long game. You know, you're reset. You know, this is a new self. You can get used to this. Everything happens for a reason. Like you're meant to embody this new energy. Okay. So what is the universe focusing on in your healing right now? What is the universe focusing on in your healing right now, Virgo? Family. And whenever I see the family card, I think of soul family. You know, not necessarily blood family, but soul family. You know, I feel like when I see this card, because it is with the root chakra, you know, with the red, I feel like you've been in survival mode. I feel like you've been in survival mode for so long and you just wanted to be normal. You just wanted things to just be smooth and work out. Like you didn't want all this judgment or drama, you know. I feel like even maybe family has let you down, you know, when you needed them. And like I said, family can be soul family, it could be a partner, it could be a best friend, it could be, you know, your work community, you know, because you're like a small family in there. But I feel like you've been in survival mode for a while. And it's hard when you depend on other people to stabilize, right? To feel stable. And so I think the big lesson for you this time around, you know, not get bitter and turn yourself off from being in a relationship, but to get yourself in a place where you are stable on your own so that the next relationship you go into, you feel more comfortable, whatever the circumstances. Get yourself financially stable on your own, start taking steps in that direction. So that you don't relive this kind of thing, you know, or maybe you're dependent on somebody else to help you with things, right? Everybody wants family, you know, sometimes I'm getting like sometimes, you know, sometimes family, when we're talking about toxic energy, sometimes you have to remove the labels and say if they were not, you know, this person or if they were not that person, you know, this label or that label. would I let them treat me this way? What advice would I give the people that I love on how to deal with a situation like I have? You know, what advice would you give them? And that's when you listen to your intuition and trust what actions you need to take without fear, which is the red, without fear, having divine trust that the people that are truly meant to support you and be there for you, your tribe, your soul family, your true through and through soul tribe, right? They will be there for you to support you and help you with whatever you need, no matter what. And you can get grounded, you can get stable, and you can come back from whatever this is, okay? Whatever this was. This reset was so necessary. And if you haven't reset yet, it's time. All the readings I do, the messages are in divine timing. So it's meant to resonate with you. However, it's meant to resonate with you when you see it. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So now I'm just asking, what shadow aspects? This is my archetype deck, my archetype cards by Carolyn Miss. What shadow aspects you need to be aware of? The shadow aspects that you need to be aware of. So don't dip into this energy, okay? With all the stuff that you're feeling right now, all the things that you're going through, don't let it tip you in this direction, okay? So the shadow attribute of the thief is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, love, or other powers you think you lack. Draining other people. If you're a hurt person, you're going to put out hurt energy. You're going to put out low vibe energy. And you're going to start sucking the energy out of other people. Your energy is going to be draining to them. So you really do need to keep this temperance card upright, not reversed. You have to get yourself out of this. Like, yes, you're balancing out right now and you're coming out of this, but you really do need to keep it upright because you are going to start draining other people. And if you don't get it in check, they're going to start moving away from you because your vibe is low. You don't need to take from anybody or need anything from anybody to do what you need to do and get started for yourself. You don't need to take money, borrow money, owe money. You don't need to ask around for other people's ideas, what they think, what their opinion is. You don't need their approval. You don't need their connections. You don't need any of that. The universe, if you're meant to have it, will get it to you. You're meant to have it and it's in the highest good. The universe will get it to you. You need to trust. Get out of survival mode. Get out of survival mode and trust. Okay, so avoid that energy. So what energy then should Virgo really look towards embodying? What light attribute should they really embrace right now to help them through this? Yeah. The destroyer, the light attribute, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. New you time, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Everything, when you see this when this star card, the star comes after the tower. So when everything comes falling down, you turn lemons into lemonade, right? That's what you do. You don't get defeated. You don't go around sucking people's energy dry and draining everybody with your negative Nancy bullshit. You balance yourself out. You look at opportunities that are ready to be had and you reset. You take action in the right direction. You're coming off a victory. Keep that momentum going. Keep that momentum going. Fully depend on yourself, your whole self, trust yourself, and take actions in the right direction. If your headspace tells you, you know what, that sounds good. I like the way that sounds. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Headspace checks off on it. Great. Divine masculine aspect is on board. Divine feminine aspect. Yep. You know what? I got good vibes about this. It feels good. Divine feminine aspect of yourself checks off on it. Bang, bang. That's listening to your intuition. That's following your inspiration. That's being on your highest good path, whether you know where the path is going to end up or not. You're living your authentic path that way. So let that old go. Let it go. And embrace this new you. Embrace this new you. Follow it through and through. Okay? I'm going to give you one last card for my Universe Has Your Back deck. Okay? Like I said, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe because I want you to know how this energy ends up unfolding for you. Right? Because if we can get these two things under control, we can get you on path for some serious happiness, right? And you deserve it after all this shit. You deserve it. Okay? And definitely look me up on Facebook because I do cards of the day and I go live from there too on my Divine Rebel readings page. Okay, so we got a few. I'm going to let them go. We're going to take them. I am a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. And that's exactly it. Love, happiness, balance, it's all the same thing. You know, we are spiritual beings. We are a divine masculine and feminine being. We are a duality. And we are healing. We are healing aspects of ourselves. We are healing these different things that, you know, our chakras represent. We are getting through this fear, you know, the survival, fear of life, fear of failure. You know, we're getting through guilt, getting through our insecurities, getting through grief and sadness. We're getting through illusion and lie and ego and all that stuff. These are all spiritual things. We're just learning through a human experience here. Right? I do what it takes to get closer to consciousness. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. This is your divine oneness. The collective consciousness is the divine oneness within you. This is your intuition, your inner wisdom, the stuff that you know, in your heart to hearts, you know what's meant for you, you know what's not meant for you, you know what's in your highest good, and you know what is not. So you do whatever it takes, right? If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, don't. No is a complete sentence. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. God, that can't be more on point. You don't ask for certain results. Just simply ask for the highest good. Just simply asks for the highest good. And the universe will inspire you in amazing ways. In amazing ways. And it might not make sense why the universe is inspiring you a certain way. But it is. For good reason. There's no such thing as coincidence. None. Everything is divinely orchestrated, whether we realize it or not. So remember this. Instead of praying for an outcome, pray for the highest good of all. With that said, Virgo, I hope to see you again next time I post. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated. And, love and light. Until next time, love each other and yourselves. Bye.